All right. Let's get going. Ah, no wonder. Thought I heard a very small Milo in the background. I just didn't have the monitor stream muted. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there was not a whole lot going on last time. I think I just finished selling a batch of fighters. So it's just a matter of waiting for some more resources to roll up and then building more fighters, selling them, and then we should be able to build large ships. Something like that. Of course, getting the blueprints to actually build the large ships I really want is going to be, well, even more money. But that's fine. And of course, XL ships is another whole giant chunk of change. I need to figure out whether large ships or lots of fighters is more, makes more sense from a resource perspective. I think it might not matter because I think it might be based on the resources in the ship.
Advanced satellite. Mercury. Vanguard.
Okay, it's Argon. We don't care about Argon. Go fly over here to a station and do a little bit of maneuvering while we wait for some Xenon to show up. Okay.
Known criminal identified. Please assist in pursuit.
Try some relatively simple maneuvering. Okay, it would help if I didn't, like, you know, bang into things. Because banging into things is generally considered to be ill-advised and can lead to a great deal of pain and suffering. It's just, yeah, generally not a good idea. Oh, okay. Well, that was more banging into things. Okay. I'm actually kind of sort of getting to the point where I can do the maneuvering I want to do without feeling like a complete failure. Sometimes. Oh. This game really needs hotkeys for dropping items. Things like laser towers and satellites and stuff like that. It kind of shocks me that they don't have such things already. It's such a basic function. Oh well. Okay, that was kind of working. You know, I'm not sure if I'm actually starting to accumulate muscle memory. Well, okay, I know I am. But I think that little tweak I made just before stream helped a bit too. Because I installed the lockouts on the stick twist axes. Because I wasn't using them anyway. Not for this anyway. They feel a little bit more solid this way. Okay, you're not interesting. You don't look like a Xenon. Okay.
S.
Oh, that's a Xenon. Get over here, you. Okay. Yeah. We just need to hit it a couple times, don't drop out of travel drive. There we go. I think it's dead, Jim. Okay. Engage suck.
Container.
Well, we don't want that. Go away.
Sunder. Gas. Vanguard.
Okay, that's Argon. We don't care about Argon. Don't see anything else near the gate. So let's go find a nice station.
Thanks for your help.
This one looks like it's under construction. Yeah, it's definitely under construction. You don't want to use this for practice. Too much of it's invisible. You'll be fine. I think this is the one we were just at. That or it's very like it. Okay. Doing a lot more rolling than I normally would because that makes it a little bit more complicated. Anything that increases the maneuvering complexity makes it better training. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of working out. All right. Ah. Okay. That was definitely a screw up. Okay. That didn't work out the way I imagined it either. Mostly because well, It's carrying too much speed for the maneuver to really work. If I had cut my speed early enough, it would have been fine.
Short-range civilian ship seen.
Sure, why not? I really need to get used to mixing in thruster into my normal maneuvering. Again, now the thrusters are on completely different controls that are harder to reach than what they would have been once upon a time. Okay.
Short range M.
Hey, what do you think you're doing over here? This isn't going to end well for you. Gotta get him away from the station background. Okay. Engage sock.
Sunder. Gas. Vanguard.
Okay, not interested.
N.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. Please go away. It's definitely harder
Ammunition container.
to engage the thrusters. Well, didn't necessarily want the ammo, but anyway.
Mercury. Vanguard.
Yeah, it's Argon. Don't care. It's definitely harder to engage thrusters with this control scheme than what it was on keyboard. But I'm not sure where else I would put the thrusters that'd be easier. Hello, Mendit Man. Welcome here. I am slowly starting to suck less, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Can actually do some amount of maneuvering now. And sometimes I remember where I bound my thrusters. Space only sucks when you're in a pressurized vessel and it's open vacuum. Maybe. Currently, I've been killing any Xenon that are crazy enough to come through here, while just doing random flying around station maneuvering in between, which is A, fun, and B, can be surprisingly good maneuver training. Anyway. And of course I have to remember periodically. Okay, that was bad. I have to remember periodically to go and spend my resources on making money. So that hopefully we can get large ships before the end of the day. Current control scheme throttle doesn't work better than the old way. Try something different. It works, it's just that, okay, what doesn't work as well is thruster. And that's because currently thruster is bound to the pinky button. of my throttle stick, which is fully functional, and it's the best place I can think of to put it. It is somewhat intuitive, but I'm not sure. Well, it's harder to trigger, like, say, repeatedly in small amounts and stuff like that. Basically, what you do is you just grasp the stick tighter. Is effectively the motion you would use. Thrusters, not like the boost, I should say. The thrusters themselves are like the directional thrusters are on the analog hat stick. Hello, Bo. Ugh, ads. Well, there's a way to get rid of them. Actually, if I had any choice in the matter, there would be no ads. It's like my directional thrusters are on the analog hat stick, which seems to be the best place to put them. The throttle is the main axis for the second stick. And then the boost is on the pinky button, which the pinky button is effectively, like I said, actuated by just squeezing the stick tighter. But it, using it a lot does tire your fingers some. Yeah, boost.
Suatara. Short civilian ship C.
Missed. There you go. Anyway.
Sunder, gas,
Okay.
Vanguard.
Argon, don't care. I mean, theoretically, the Argon hate my guts and vice versa, but we're not quite at war with them yet. Not a hot war, anyway. See if I can get this
Thank you.
fan set up a little better.
Thank you.
There. Use boost a lot. Need to find something comfortable. It doesn't also interfere with the ability to use other controls at the same time. Well, that's one reason why I like the pinky. Well, I shouldn't say like. It's one reason why I'm using the pinky control for it. Because I always have a finger on it. And it's very easy to use. Just, squeeze harder. It's just that it's tiring after a while. That's really literally the only downside. Otherwise, it fits very well into the whole setup. And I can't think of anything else I would use better except maybe the secondary the trigger on that stick. But that already has a job. That is also important and fits the trigger better. So it's kind of, I don't know. Also, I need to remember to use my directional thrusters more. Because there's definitely some cases where it would be useful. I can save myself from a bad maneuver sometime by using directional thrusters. That is one thing that is very good about the keyboard and mouse control scheme. It's a bit less precise for some of the actions, but it makes a lot of actions. The mouse performs so many of the basic actions that it's very easy to fit everything you want to do close together on a keyboard. But anyway, I'm starting to get the hang of this, which helps out a lot. Don't have to think quite so hard about what I'm doing. I do need to find that mod that lets you hide the mouse cursor. Okay, I shouldn't say I need to find it. I do need to go ahead and install it. I found it. Unfortunately, if it was on Steam, I just would have clicked the button and got it. But it's not. It's on or yeah, call it. So I have to actually do a little bit of tiny amount of work. And therefore my lazy ass didn't do it. Which I don't know why. I think I even had my mod folder open at the time for some other reason. Coming into X4 from Elite, using FA off a lot in the game, use forward reverse thrusters far more than throttle. A lot of directional thruster. Now, I've never really played a game that had flight assist off as a real option. Well, except X4. I guess now, which kind of has it. Okay. Also, the directional thrusters on these ships seem really weak. They help a lot for doing small maneuvering, but I can't imagine having to use them consistently, constantly in flight. Boink. Wonderful for making things done. The airplane mode flight makes them possible. Autosave. Oh, I'm sure. It's just that I'm way more used to airplane mode. Honestly, okay, well at this point it's probably no longer true, but once upon a time I'm pretty sure that the vast majority of my space shooter hours was in Freelancer. And so that, well at this point it's probably X4 is my...
S.
Get over here, you. I don't know where you think you're going, but wherever it is, you're not gonna make it. Okay. Oh, baby. Alright. Esco boom. Anyway, at this point, X4 is probably my highest hour space game. Maybe.
Alligator gas.
I did have quite a few hours in Freelancer. Although I never really did play Freelancer multiplayer, so that would cut it down some. Took forever for me to train myself to use it more. Maybe got about 25-30% of the time, but did the training to learn to use it full time. Yeah, I think if I was going to play like ED or something like that, I think I'd want to take the time to learn it that way from the beginning. Just because, why not?
High-tech S.
Okay, we've got a bunch of S's coming through here. That's bad. Knock him out of travel drive. Boink. Okay, let's go get our loot.
S.
Nope. There's another one. Get over here, yo. Yeah, I don't think, boink. I don't think X4 is really designed to fly well with flight assist off, though, to be honest. Loot? Hello? There we go. Okay, who are
Mercury,
you?
Vanguard.
Argon? Don't care. Okay. That's also an Argon, just judging by the shape. Like, flight assist off. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a particularly reasonable way to fly in this. For one thing, it's... Come on, there we go. It's a bit tricky to... well, I don't know if it's this way in ED or not. But the directional thrusters are really weak. Which is good and bad. Not, well, I shouldn't say it's good. It's not good. It's very helpful when you're using a keyboard and mouse because you don't have the world's most precise control over them. And if you're trying to use them for close maneuvering, which is what you would do most of the time, or at least what I would do most of the time, that works out pretty well. But like now, I actually have some amount of analog control over them. And so it would be useful if they were stronger. So if I was to actually fly flight assist off, well, directional thrusters would be very useful for... Well, okay, I would really want several things before I tried to use directional thrusters more. I would want to have a way to see my thrust vectors. Something that actually showed my thrust vector in a way that I could, other than the little dots that fly past when you're moving in a direction. So I could actually tell what direction I need to thrust in to kill my momentum without having to have a external reference. It's like now I'm drifting down a little tiny bit. Bump up forward a little. Now bump the top thruster a little tiny bit. There, we're almost stopped. Every ship is different in ED. Some are really good pitch, others really good roll. One or two are good yaw. Killed for that in ED. I assume by that you mean to have a vector display. I can't imagine actually trying to make somebody fly flight assist off without having something that basic. Because that would be like the first instrument you would add to a spaceship. I mean, yeah, you can kind of fly like this. Everything is going to be way slower, though, unless you really don't mind taking up all the space in the world. Yeah. Anyway. Oops.
Nearby. Please assist in pursuit.
Flight assist off is definitely much more reasonable. Or flight assist on, I mean. Oh, we got some dirty scum. Actually, okay, no wait, that's just a magnetar. What is the nature of the dirty scum? It is a K. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we can teleport now, isn't it?
Entering system. Family Zin.
Okay. Which button did I bind run to? Ah, stuck against the wall. Okay.
Can I help?
No, you can't help. I forgot I need to
Ma'am.
hit the other thingy. I might as well just use the stick and the mouse if I'm gonna do this. Okay. More importantly,
K.
there we go. There's a group in ED who flies FA off all the time. Many of them can fly circles around you without even trying. Well, I'm sure if they've taken the time to really learn how to do it and fly enough, well, spend a lot of time flying. But honestly, well, flight assist off is just going to give you better control, assuming you can handle it. I mean, even in this, it would give you better control, assuming you can handle it. But it's also partially just, well, practice makes perfect. Okay. Get ready on the engine kill. Whoa, baby. That's a bit closer than I really wanted. Get a little reverse thrust here. See if you can kill these engines. Okay. These guns still overheat ridiculously fast. Kaboom? No kaboom? Oh, he's gonna go kaboom in short order.
Explosion imminent.
That was easy.
Danger.
I guess the improvements to the gun damage are pretty substantial. Go ahead and engage suck, and then we can get out of here. Suck engagement has finished. Let's go back and park. A little ways away. Right over there somewhere, probably good. Out in this asteroid field. While we are here, though, we should definitely take a look at the first steps and see how it's coming on resources. We might have to plan a trip to Terran space to buy some stuff. Okay. Have a look at what we have going on in the way of resources. Carbotronic substrate's doing pretty good. I probably should build more metallic microlattice. It still seems like we have a decent amount though. Silicon carbide is getting built back up again. Okay. We are definitely making money at this station. So I'm going to raid their coffers here. That should be fine. Okay. Let's see what we can buy in the way of ships. Oh, let's see. Can we order 20? Yes, we can. Ooh, nice. Can we order 30? No, we can't. We're actually short of metallic microlattice. Okay. So we're going to order 15, which is less than we could order. We're going to do that. And then we're going to do a little bit of build planning here. Now, we're going to increase the metallic microlattice production. That was a mistake. We want copy sequence. And then we want to rotate it. Like that. And attach it right there. Now we need to also build more silicon carbide production. That was stupid. Copy this one. There we go. Attach it down there, I think would be a good place for it. It looks like it might clip slightly with a thingy underneath it, but I don't really care. It's good enough for me. And we'll take these guys, and we'll do the same thing to them. But on the other side, that'll give us 4 more silicon carbide and 2 more metallic microlattice. You always imagine the manager being pissed. He worked so hard to build up a nice account and the player comes in and strips it away. Wow, tough. Okay, so 2 metallic microlattice, 4 silicon carbide. That will double silicon, well, that'll double both production actually. Yeah. That's probably a bit much silicon carbide. But oh well, it's not gonna hurt anything. So we will confirm changes. We will hire a builder because I haven't bought one yet. Is there one around here somewhere? No. Here we go. Oh wait, you're headed the right way already. Get over here. Okay. That will hopefully be good enough. We're probably going to need to buy more miners as well, but hopefully we don't have to actually. Because hopefully we can build our own before we get to that point. We do have 250 million. We're going to need more than that though. So when we sell off this batch of fighters, that'll probably buy us the blueprints we need. So let's teleport back to the wheelbarrow. And then we're going to go to Terran space and do a little bit of spending. Come on, game, hurry up.
Entering system. Wretched skies. Katana.
Have my seat, please. Thank you. Okay, so we might as well go talk to the Terran rep. As far as I can tell, blueprints are the same price between factions with the same blueprint. Maybe.
Backup.
Autopilot engaged.
In any case, if it isn't, we'll just pretend it is. Not always. Do I have a teleport anchor at the PIO station? No, I don't, but I could fairly easily. I think I might still have a teleport anchor here. No, I don't. Where did I move all my teleport anchors?
Entering system.
Okay, we've got one in
Heretics
Silent
Pen.
Witness, which is actually a good place for him. And one in Mars. Why do I have a teleport anchor in Mars? Well, whatever. Congratulations. You are now going to the PIO Space Lab. Ships don't sell for the same price to all factions. Yeah, I know that much.
Entering system.
Matter of
Morning
fact,
Star.
between this wharf and this wharf, which both belong to the same faction, sometimes I'll get different sell prices when I try to go sell stuff to them. PIO almost always has ships for cheaper on sale than Terrans do. Things like that. I think it's based on local resources. So this wharf just
Entering
has less
system.
resources
Update
around
class
than this one does
choice.
most of the time for some reason. Oh. Get treated to a bit of combat
Entering
music
system.
because
Argon Prime.
the Argon don't like us. Which is just tough for them. Actually, I wonder what my rep is with the Argon right now. Research, we don't really have anything going on.
Entering system. Second contact.
Yeah, the Argon really don't like me very much. I'm sure it'll get worse when we actually start fighting them. Oh.
Entering system. The Void.
I suppose what I should probably do is go to the Terran, go see the Terran rep, and then see how much he wants for the stuff we want, and then teleport over to the Antigone rep and see what he wants for the stuff we want. They'll probably be the same, but you never know. If one of them's cheaper, then we buy there. Not Antigone. PIO. The Antigone rep doesn't like me very much and wouldn't talk to me. Yeah, it shouldn't be a big deal. The teleport anchor should be there before we get there.
Entering system.
I probably should
Get
buy more
support.
scouts or manufacture more scouts. Maybe send out some of the, well, just make some fighters to distribute. Park them around places I go a lot as teleport anchors. Since I have the whole universe teleport now. Actually, it's less important since I have the whole universe teleport than it would be if I had the 5 system one, but... Hello, Nova.
Entering system. Soul.
Okay, just like
Entering
a couple jumps now.
Jupiter.
Split lost another section? Well, that's unfortunate. Sounds like you need to give them a few defensive stations. How do you get lodestone? It's a byproduct of mining ore. Usually. Sometimes you can find it for sale in stations. But yeah, if you follow your miners around while they're mining ore, you should get it fairly easily.
Entering Saturn 1.
Which I need to go do that again sometime because I'm running low on lodestone again. Need it for a mission. Well, it shouldn't be hard to get a few fairly easily. Either just flying around to the miner on your own or following another one.
Autopilot disengaged.
All right.
Docking granted.
Go ahead and fly on in. I'm not sure if Crystal...
Successfully docked.
Okay.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
I need to figure out what I bound run to. I think I might have unbound it, actually. I think it's not bound to anything. Okay, crouch is bound to something and run is bound to something. Button 11. Which one is that? Okay. That's button 10. Okay, that's a very weird binding for that. Just the secondary trigger pull is for some reason D-pad down right. That's just strange. Hello, hello, Jay. Wharf in progress being built. Well, that should give you either a lot of money or a lot of ships, depending which one you need. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything dropped from Silicon. It might drop lodestone. Okay, let's see. What button do I really want for this purpose? I'm tempted just to use the main trigger. I'm more likely to remember that. And for this, we'll use secondary trigger. For jump, what is button 11? Trying to remember what I could have possibly bound it to. Oh, it's that. Okay. Yeah, we'll bind it to that. We'll bind jump to that. Okay. Now I just need to remember that for next time.
Hello there.
All right, let's go see the wrap. Hello, Dread. Just lurking again because work kicked your butt. Out in 100-degree heat, working on a roof, fixing HVAC unit. That sounds tiring, yes. Thankfully, I haven't had to work outside like that in a few years. All right, representative's office. Although, well, thankfully I haven't had to work on a roof for a very, very long time.
It's an honor to see you here.
That gets very hot very quick. Okay, what's it going to cost us more or less for Okinawa and Hokkaido's? A lot. That's how much it's going to cost us. Okay. Modules. We want build modules, large ship fabrication bay. Oh, I thought they were only 250. No, they're 300. Okay. That is not what I calculated. 302 point something or other.
Good luck out there.
Let's go see what the PIO have to say about that. Every time you put down a tool for even 1 minute, it turned into a molten tool and burned the crap out of your hand. Yep. Fun, isn't it?
Entering system. Sikaris.
And there's not really a good way to keep them cool either. You can try setting something on top of them, but sometimes it doesn't work for shit, depending on how hot the deck is underneath them. Let's see. Yep. Jingles or tin is almost worse, depending on the color.
It's good to see you, friend.
Get hot as heck, that's for sure. And jeans are not protection enough. Okay, modules. Build modules. 302. Okay, so it's the same price. And they don't want to sell it to me because we don't have capital ship license. Okay, well, I don't care.
Good luck out there.
I can buy them the same price. Actually, wait, what's...
It's good to see you, friend.
How much are your ship blueprints? Same price. Okay.
Good luck out there.
If you have proper knee pads, it's not quite as bad. But it's still higher than hinges of hell. And that, of course, requires you to have knee pads, which, yeah. I certainly didn't have most of the time. And then you get sticky hot tar over everything, and it's just a fun time all around. I'm glad I haven't done anything like that in years.
Entering system. Sol.
Okay, let's go back and talk to the Charon Rep.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Okay. Actually, before we go back to talk to Terran Rep, let's sell all of our Tacobas. Now, the last couple times, $2,860, $2,850. 284. 26. 281. Okay.
Incoming ship. Docking crews to stand by.
That did not quite get us enough money to buy a thingy we need. Damn it. Okay, so we will order the teleport anchor here to fly over to here. And then we're going to go back home. And another round of ship selling should more than account for what we need. We don't actually need to go back to talk to the rep because we can't buy anything we need just yet. How many build drones do you have on the wharf? I think it's like 75 or something, but I have to double check. It's more than I need. I bought until after the point where they weren't increasing my speed anymore.
Hello.
Okay. Let's see, exactly how many do I have? Now this is not what the optimal number to have or anything like that. It's just I built a bunch of them and that was that. Drones. Yeah, 75 build drones. Bottleneck is materials. Pretty much. Metallic microlattice is actually falling pretty fast. Silicon carbide is the big bottleneck at the moment, which is why I have more metallic microlattice and silicon carbide production being planned. Computronic substrate was the old bottleneck, and that appears to have corrected itself by virtue of me building a heckin' lot of it. Anyway, we're gonna build a lot more of everything, basically. Not really a big bottleneck, it's just a matter of waiting for stuff to happen. Okay, so let's go ahead and plan a trip. Oh, well, would you look at that? Okay. Let's go ahead and plan a trip with us not being on board.
Hello there.
And let's teleport aboard the Swan Song. And then go kick this K's butt. You have not got a warning horn about that
Entering
yet.
System. Family Zin.
Okay. See if we can select him.
K.
Right there. Alright. Go blow this little bastard up. Thankfully, he appears to be out of range of the laser towers. I noticed something very weird with the laser towers. Oh, when would it have been? The last time I played X4 before I got the sticks, I noticed that the laser towers appear to heal. Holy, okay, he was closer than I thought. That's what happens when you don't look at distances. I noticed laser towers appear to heal enemies. Or large ones anyway, when you are nearby. They were doing damage to... There was a K they were attacking. And they were damaging said K. And then, when I got close to it... They suddenly... It stopped taking damage and it healed its shields very, very rapidly. And then it acted like it basically couldn't take any shield damage until it got out of range of the towers. It was very weird. So I think there might be a bug with laser towers and capital ships. Now, I haven't noticed it more often than that, but that I haven't fought capital ships next to laser towers in a while either. So it might have been just a weird one-off thing, I hope. But just in case, I am avoiding best I can fighting capital ships next to laser towers. Because that was very weird. It went from like no shields to basically instantly healed in no time, while being shot constantly by the laser towers, which had been the only thing doing damage when it was in low attention.
Thank you.
That, or, well, it doesn't make sense for it to have a natural regen either, because, well, that was a lot of shield to heal very, very quickly. Okay. Let's fly over here and collect the loot. It does look like we lost a bunch of laser towers. And it was very weird. I probably should figure out which stream that was in. And go back and clip it or something. Okay, that's not the button I was looking for. It's this one. But anyway. Let's get all nice and lined up to where we're going. Which is vaguely that away.
Machine behaved badly. Split switch off.
Alright. Okay, this is also, I just noticed something else a little weird. Let's see, we're gonna do some testing here.
You make a big mistake.
Oh, let's collect loot.
Machine behaved badly. Split switch off.
Okay, we're gonna be testing a little bit of travel drive behavior. Okay, travel drive on. Sitting at rest. Just initiate travel drive from 0. Wait till it's charged. And then I'm going to try turning it off in a couple different ways and see if we can observe some odd behavior. Or not, the case may be.
Split not die so easily.
Okay, travel drive is definitely engaged and we are going up to top speed. Disengaging travel drive. Flight assist disabled. Okay, so it did the same thing now. Oh, that's interesting. As soon as I press the stick, though, it changes back to flight assist enabled. As soon as I hit the touch the throttle, it goes back to flight assist enabled. Without me having to hit the flight assist enable button. That is very weird. Okay, with the throttle engaged. Initiate travel drive. We'll let it charge for a bit. That was weird. I wonder why it would do that. Okay, travel drive is charging. Now, engage full reverse throttle and turn off the travel drive. It did the same thing, but immediately went to, because the throttle was engaged, so it immediately snapped off of being. I wonder why it would come, if you just hit travel drive off, why it would jump instantly to flight assist disable. That's kind of weird. Definitely not the behavior I would expect. Although hitting kill engines does drop you out of travel drive instantly and set throttle to 0, so you never go through the travel drive step, travel drive flight assist step. And definitely not what I would expect. There's a crystal. We're not going to bother with it. Just going to park right here. And let's see. Where's the wheelbarrow? It is getting here. Let's teleport aboard. And autosave. Probably should have waited for it to enter system before I teleported aboard. It wouldn't save us from the autosave or anything, but it would, well, not do much of anything, I guess.
Entering system. Family Newt.
Save us from the little "you are entering system" notifier. Wait till we go fly through and then we'll remove orders.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Okay. Orders removed.
Katana.
Allow me to seat myself, please. Autosave is the best feature of X4. Oh yeah, definitely. Just takes too damn long. I'm not going to lower the frequency though, just because of that. Yeah, there's some kind of satellite over there. Ore detector looks like. Let's go fly over here to the first steps and do a little bit of maneuvering. So many years of elite with no saves. Autosave is wonderful. Yep. I may complain constantly about autosave interrupting whatever I'm doing, but it is far, far better than any alternative, which is why I have it set to the minimum duration you can set it to, which does increase the frequency of my complaint, but it's well worth it. Okay, so let's see if he can do the same maneuver I was doing yesterday. Okay. Oh, stop hitting things. Okay. Going too fast is the problem. Was I flying through this gap or that gap? I think it's this gap. So how's my day? Oh, pretty good. I found out that I'm probably moving today. Not moving today, but I found out that I'm probably going to be moving in the near future. Because, well, I don't know how many of you have heard my little discussion on the current living situation down here. Namely, that I am not currently in my house. Like, right now, when I'm streaming. Or what passes for my house, anyway. But anyway. So, the person who owns this house is currently in another state.
Permission to dock.
Person who owns this house right here, aka work, is in another state working and living there temporarily. For reasons that are, you know, company business and none of yours. But anyway. And so they aren't going to be moving into here like was originally planned. And also, the person who owns the house that the boss lives in is moving. And he wants to sell his house. And the boss doesn't want to buy it because he owns his own land that just doesn't have a house that he wants to live in just yet in it. And so what's likely going to happen is that I am going to move into this house, and the house I'm currently living in is going to get somewhat remodeled, which it kind of needs. And then the boss is going to move into there. So, house shuffle. Not that I mind in the least little tiny bit. It'll mean less driving for me. Which I am not fond of driving, if anybody knows me at all. Which I don't know, I've ever told you guys how much I hate driving? I hate driving. I really, really, really hate driving. And that was terribly done maneuver. But anyway. So no more 2 in the morning driving home down a lane and a half road with blind corners that people seem to think they can drive down the middle of the road instead of on their side. So you're moving to a house where you have internet access and a lot less driving. Win-win. Pretty much. Pretty much. I'm not sure when exactly this is going to be accomplished, mind you, but that's the current plan, subject to change. The only problem is that when I want to shoot something, instead of just going outside, I will have to, you know, drive for a little while. That's not a big deal. Oh, well, actually, wait, no, there's another problem. This is a somewhat stupid problem. everybody who works at this company, and a few more people besides, all have their official mailing address at the house that is going away. Because all of us have moved out of state moved from out of state at one point or another. And since musical houses is not necessarily a completely unknown phenomena around here, it was just easier to use that address and get your mail shipped there, and you just stop by and pick up your mail every now and again or whatever. So I might have to go through the whole address change BS. That's going to be fun. Not sure where the official mailing address is going to be, and I don't think anybody's actually thought of that yet. I'm probably the first person to have thought of that particular little wrinkle. Just because it's been a fact of life that we get our mail there for well, at least a couple years now for most of us, if not longer for some of them. But anyway, stop bumping into things, Milo. Okay, that was terrible. That was definitely a screwed up maneuver. But anyway, that shouldn't be a big deal. Although, to be honest, the last time I changed my address was the last time I moved down here in the first place. And that was combined with getting all new cards and everything anyway, so... Okay, well that was also a screwed up maneuver. Oh, well. Speaking of changing addresses, the DMV can be a bit picky about proving your address. And when you move to someplace, and you've just spent a whole lot of time very carefully making sure you don't receive any mail for anything, except junk mail, because why would you ever receive mail when you can receive an email instead? It's kind of hard to get, say, a bank statement and a few other valid forms of showing your new address for the DMV. Matter of fact, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, that was dumb. I shouldn't have tried to rotate in there. But anyway, but what is funny is that some of the few things they will accept to prove your address are electronic. You can show them, electronic proof of insurance and a few things like that they'll accept. And those things, to prove your address, all you need to do is tell them, oh yeah, I live here now. And they'll just go, oh, okay, you live there now. Your address is now updated in our system with no checks whatsoever. And the same way with the bank, actually. So the DMV, who very carefully makes sure you provide proof of address, can take proof of address from places that just accept your word for it. To the point where you don't actually even need to live at the place that you claim to live at, or even be able to receive mail there to make it your official address. Which, I can receive mail at my official address, so it's kind of a... it's not particularly fraudulent, but if you wanted to be fraudulent, it would be very, very easy to do. You could set your address to pretty much any place you wanted just by lying to the insurance company and the bank. It's really stupid. But that's the way it is. Apparently nobody at the DMV has thought of this yet. That or they don't care enough to bother. But anyway, it's definitely a case of official offices not catching up to the modern world. Okay, that is definitely a screwed up maneuver there. I can't turn up on my side until I finish going through these things because they're too small. Okay, if we lost a bit too much altitude going through that one. Well, let's try something different here. It looks like some of the stuff I ordered is getting built. How much of it, of course, is another question. But anyway. Thankfully, I don't have much to do with that many services that really care what my address is. But anyway. Periodically, I'm tempted to go do the full digital nomad thing and just sign up for a address of record service. But those cost money and I'm too lazy to do that. It's effectively what I have already, although that's going to be a bit of an issue shortly, as I said earlier. Oh well. Let's check to see what the resource stockpiles are looking like. And then we should probably go find some xenon to go blow up.
Requesting permission to dock.
Wait. Okay, we have 3 silicon carbide productions left to finish. That's good. Not sure if these are going down or if they're just at a natural low ebb. What's energy cells doing? Production's significantly higher than consumptions. We're probably good on those. Silicon carbide stocks are at 2,600. Okay, that's lower than the last time I looked. Anything fun happening? In game? I think I'm going to go try to blow up some xenon if I can find a place where there's some at. Out of game, not really. Let's see. I'm tempted to take the Swan Song and go pay somebody a visit. We don't really have the well, actually, maybe we do have the anti-fighter capability now. Okay, now I'm tempted to take the Swan Song to the shipyard and try to get some projectile speed upgrades on its main guns. No, not the main guns, the main turrets. I don't know if I have any of the stuff I would need to do that, though. Basic weapon chambers, I only have 2 of those. And I don't really want to go crafting a bunch of them either. I was short on... Well, I'm short on lodestones. I do have 3 exceptional weapon chambers, although I need... How many more of those? 5? Yeah, 5 more of those. I was going to do everything exceptional, and that's not going to happen. We have lots of everything else, it feels like. High energy catalysts, we have enough of them for now. I think lodestone or was it unstable crystal? I think it was unstable crystal was the thing that I was short on. So it might actually make sense to take the wheelbarrow and go do some crystal hunting. see, where are we at on unstable crystals? Do we not have any unstable crystals? These are all sorted by name. There's nothing in the U here. Unmarked black box. Okay, it looks like we don't have any unstable crystals. Must be what we're missing then. Well, let's go do a bit of crystal hunting then, because we need those. If we can get a bunch of unstable crystals, we can maybe upgrade the guns for projectile speed. And that should actually help with the range too as well. More importantly, it should make them more potent against, what are you gonna call them? Fighters. Actually, the shape of things to come would probably be a better bet for this, but oh well. Thought I saw a flash off to our side. I did, but it's not the crystal kind of flash. Okay, let's go get into the deeper asteroid field over here. We're not really looking for valuable crystals to make money. We're looking for whatever we can find crystals to get the semi-rare drop. Namely, unstable crystals. Preferably a bunch of them. Okay. Don't really see any flashes. Really wish we could go to Argon Prime. Because that is one of the best places to just easily find crystals. In my experience. Okay, don't see anything yet. Still nothing. Come on, you little bastards, flash at me. Flash me! Oh, there's one. Right there. Now, targeting this little bastard will be interesting. Can we even? Nope. Well, we can just shoot it. That works too. Okay, did we get it all? Looks like we got one unstable crystal at least. Yeah, we got it all. Okay. Now, look for more little flashes. I think I see one right over here. Well, there's one. But I think this other rock... Thank you, autosave. I appreciate you, but you always show up at the worst times. I thought I saw another flash on the rock that's just off the end of the mouse pointer. So we'll keep, yeah, there is one right there. But for now, this rock. Okay, trying to maneuver around this rock is breaking my brain a little bit, I'm going to admit. I should probably use the thruster on the other stick. Okay, well, Now, where's the other one? Okay, we got another unstable crystal. Or several of them. Could have sworn I saw a flash over here that wasn't that big green one. Damn it, I lost track of which asteroid that we knew the flash was on, too. There was an asteroid that I knew had a flash. But now I don't see the damn thing. Oh, there's one. There's one. It's a blue one, too. Okay, so... there we go. There's the one with only one gun selected. Okay. Engage suck. Let's have a look at our inventory here and see how many crystals we've gotten so far. Unstable crystal, we have 10 of them. So that probably isn't enough yet. Okay, assuming we wanted to craft 8 max level upgrades, we have 3 already, so we need 5 more. We would need 15, 45 unstable crystals, probably, assuming I remember the recipes correctly. I think it's unstable crystals for every level of the crafting, but I don't actually remember. It might be only 15 crystals, not 45. Oh, I just saw another flash. In any case, we're going to get a bunch. Probably not 45, but we'll get a bunch. Because more is better. Okay, where flashy thing? There flashy thing. Right there. But I don't see any crystal. Is it one of these stupid cases where it's just beneath the surface or something? Sure looks like it. That's unfortunate. Because we blow the rock up, we won't get it. Okay. I guess we could try ramming it at really high speed and get stuck inside the rock. That can kind of work sometimes. Yeah, because it's right there underneath the surface of the rock. Alright. Ramming speed! This is such a stupid idea. I hope it works. Did we go into it? No, we didn't. Pretty sure it's this one right here. Yeah, it's this one right here. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little more speed built up. Worst case, you might have to try it with the travel drive. Which would be interesting if nothing else. Nope, we just bounce off. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Where's the flashy crystal? Let's see if we can hit it anyway. Seems unlikely, but we can always try. Should be somewhere right around this perimeter somewhere. Okay. Oh. There it is. Oh, we're actually getting some crystals out of it. Well, hopefully that's all of them. And we got another unstable crystal, at least one. Now, see if we can find some more flashy bits. Yeah, we're not after lodestone right now, we're after unstable crystals. I do need lodestone as well, but just not in very large amounts yet. Unstable crystal is very easy to get. You just go crystal hunting. And you can get at least some off pretty much every crystal you find. Oh, just killed Ness and got it some. Okay. Let's see if we find anything around here. Second there, I thought it was a flash, but it was just a star emerging from behind a roid. Don't really see. Probably should just go stop by. I was about to say we should go stop by the shipyard, but then I just realized if we want to just check crafting stuff, we should just go back to our own station. Because, well, we can install mods on small and medium ships there. And we can craft at just any old station. It doesn't have to be a shipyard. Alright, let's go home. And let's check to see what we can do in the way of mods with what we have right now. Get ready on the BRB. Meow. And we stopped way too late because this thing has terrible stopping performance. Okay. Just bringing it in the dock as smoothly as we can manage.
Docking granted.
Dock. Docking permission granted.
Docking aborted. Short range transporter. Short range transporter.
No.
C. Short range
I want to select the damn
C.
station.
BOA. Wharf.
There we go.
Docking
Now give me
granted.
docking permission. I'm not sure who we had selected earlier. It must have been this station, but it didn't give me the docking permission I wanted, so who knows what was going on. I guess we could just come in and trust it to give us automatic docking permission.
Successfully docked.
Alright.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
We want to get up. And go visit. I don't know if there's a way to walk to where we want to go from this area. I don't think there is, so I guess we'll have to teleport. Specifically, you want to go to
Greetings. Hello.
the ship dealership or Trader's Corner. Trader Corner is probably the better bet, to be honest. Because we don't actually need everything that the ship dealership has to offer right now. After all, I want to install these mods on something completely different. First of all, go visit the crafting bench. Okay. The basic weapon chamber requires high energy catalysts, which sucks because we don't have too many of them. Okay, we need to make... If we want to make 5 exceptionals, we need to make 15 advanced and 45 basics, which I don't think we can even do just because of high energy catalysts alone. No, we can make 44, but at that point we're basically screwed because we can't make anything close to what we want. So, if we wanted to make 8 normals, or 8 advanced, we would need 16, 24, which is still a lot of our resources, but anyway. And then that would get us 8 advanced weapon chambers, which still don't require... Did I completely forget what these things require? Nope, unstable crystals. There we go. Why do we only have 11? I thought our inventory said we had more than that. Okay, whatever. No, it didn't, because we got 10, and then I got another, and then we wasted a whole bunch of time trying to get some out of a asteroid that didn't have anything useful. Okay, also, while we're here, we might as well go ahead and craft Spacefly Caviar, of which we can probably make a couple. Well, exactly. And is there anything else we want in here? We don't have any spacesuit EMPs left, but also we're not really using them anymore. I think we're done here. Ugh. Let's go see what crap we can sell.
Here you go.
Okay. We don't particularly care about like any of this stuff. Sell the caviar just because. 1-star management seminar, sure, why not? Basic piloting, we should go ahead and buy those as well. We don't want the crystals we just picked up. Don't want the magic lit. Or any of this stuff, really. Okay. 2.4 million.
Split wish you fortune.
Not bad at all. Now, what we need to do next is take the... well, not take. Order. Because I don't feel like flying it over manually. As soon as the save is done, anyway. Okay, let's grab the Swan Song, which should be right around here somewhere, and order it over to the shipyard in Zareth's Dominion. Dock and wait. We'll be teleporting over there to give it a light refit soon. Actually, no, we won't be. You. Cancel your orders I just gave you. We're going to take it out and kill a K. Because a K has decided violating our space is a good idea. Okay. It's right over thereabouts. I wonder if we can see this bug again. Okay. It has full shields. I think we just witnessed the bug again. Because if you go back a little bit, it had almost dead shields before we teleported to the ship. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the very fast regen. It just went from having almost dead shields to full shields just by teleporting halfway across the system. That's not good.
Laser tower, laser advanced satellite.
Let me select the damn... Okay, whatever.
K.
There we go. Get ready on the big red button. And shoot it in the side as it goes by to make absolutely sure its travel engines are dead. Being shot by somebody, that's for sure. It might not be a matter of the it might not be the beam weapons healing it. It could be a case of going from low attention to high attention causes them to heal. That'd be weird too. Almost weirder. Well, it's dead now.
Explosion imminent.
Alright. Kaboom. One less K. Go ahead and collect all the loots. Okay, we have the resources we need at this point. If you put advanced mods on every single main turret.
Thank you.
Which, if you put speed mods on, it still won't be as good as exceptionals, of course, but advanced aren't nothing to sneeze at. And are a heckin' lot cheaper. So, we just need to go and visit everybody's favorite place. The shipyard. Yay! Okay. Get off the controls. And let's order the swan song. Go to the shipyard. And dock. Just dock. And we'll teleport back to the wheelbarrow, which is around here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Oh, where'd I park that damn thing? Over here, apparently. Oh, there it is. And we'll wait till we get the order response from the swan song back, telling us it's reached its location.
Katana.
We'll teleport over there. We'll install the modifications. Then we'll teleport back in order to leave. That way we won't have to sit through watching it on dock and all that BS. Because it's very slow. In the meantime, how are we doing for resources here at home? Methane seems to be going down a bit, but orders, shipments are coming in. Helium's doing decent. We might be okay on this stuff for now. Construction is finished. Construction is finished. Okay. Metallic microlattice, we're producing 1,500 an hour. Supposedly, we're consuming 192 per hour, but that's really low. Apparently, that is what it says, 192 per hour. That seems wrong. Anyway, 4,600 silicon carbide an hour. Should be okay. What's our silicon carbide amounts? 4,000. Okay, we could buy quite a few fighters for that. Let's find out how many exactly. Build ships. Size S. Cobra fighter. Standard loadout. We want, say, 40 of them. We can't because we're really short on metallic microlattice. How about 30? Still short metallic microlattice. Okay, we can buy 20 of them though. That should be another 30, 40 million.
Requesting permission to dock.
Which hopefully is enough to buy enough to get a large ship going. We won't be able to build destroyers with that yet, because destroyer blueprints are very expensive. But we will be able to buy Maybe one kind of miner. It's like, I think it was 28 million for the miner blueprints. We need both of them, so. And then we need some other blueprints to go with it. Let's see. We need the mining weapon blueprints. Okay, actually, what do we have equipped on our miners? Okay, not Grand Exchange. First steps. Beta group. You want a Hokkaido mineral. Because these are going to be the most expensive ones. The gas miners are just nothing special as far as equipment goes. They don't even have special mining weapons or anything. Okay, loadout. Medium pulse turrets. We've got those already. Large mining turret. We do not own this. We need to buy that. Drones. That, I don't know. I don't think there's anything stopping us from building Terran drones here. They don't require anything special for the Terrans. Shield generators we already have in stock. Large travel engine. We would need large engines. Large thrusters we would need. So really we just need large thrusters, large engines, and then the large mining laser. Because we already have the large weapons for station building. And then to equip destroyers, we would also need the main guns. That's not really a huge deal. Or shouldn't be anyway. How much money do we have? 299. Apparently it'll take a little bit till the last Tacobas roll off the line. Why does it say 5 minutes? It should not take anywhere close to that long to build a Tacoba. Okay. The rest of them are building at the more or less expected speed, but this one, it's being weird. I wonder what would happen if I added more. This shouldn't make any difference, mind, but we're going to try it anyway. We're going to boost building drone numbers to 100. Okay. And that cut time by half for this one. Interesting. Maybe we weren't at the cap for the number of drones to help with construction. It didn't change these guys' speed any, I don't think, but it did change this one's speed by a lot. Yeah, how many is it building at once? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should be 12.5 drones per to build. Let's go ahead and bump it up to 125 drones. Just to see what happens. Okay. Right there, 125. That may or may not have made it any faster. It's hard to tell. Okay, the new one that just popped up was 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So that's probably max speed for everybody at this point for building all 8 at once. I need to look up. I'm sure somebody's either data mined or otherwise discovered the exact number at some point in the past. It looks like the Delilah's swan song is docked. So let's teleport over there. I can't wait until the mounts for these things arrive. That'll make this whole experience way better. I'll have to sit back from the desk a little more, but
Entering system. Zioth's Dominion.
that's not really a problem. And I need to use the mouse for this anyway. Let's go to the ship dealership. Okay. So, Delilah Swan Song, turret mods, large pulse turret, enhanced quality. We want the assassin projectile speed mod. They'll give us 25% more projectile speed, 10% more projectile lifetime, more beam length, which I'm not actually sure what that does. Better rotation speed, better surface element damage. Meh. I think that was the one that none of them gave more rotation speed than this one did, so I'm pretty sure. Let's go down through and install those on all of them. I would like to have the actual top level projectile speed on all these, but that's not going to happen. The way the guns are mounted on the Sin makes them very expensive to upgrade. All the large turrets are mounted in single gun groups. Okay. So, now, go ahead and order the Swan Song back home. Here we go. Go ahead and park it. Oh, I don't know, right about there maybe. Actually, I don't want to park it right about there. I want to park it over here by this gate because I want to take it through this gate and test its performance as soon as it arrives back home, which it would do faster if I teleported away. So let's do that. Where did I leave the wheelbarrow parked? Things you can say in both Scum and X4. Where did I leave the wheelbarrow parked?
Family Zin.
Okay, so how badly did I decimate my resources? The metallic microlattice. It says 192 consumption per hour. I don't know if I believe that because it's using up a lot of it. And supposedly our production is very high. I guess it might just be that the shipbuilding takes a lot of it too, but I didn't think it did. I thought when I looked at the ship blueprints, it was one of the things that didn't actually use much of. We seem to be doing okay on resources. Methane's a bit low, but not like extremely so. We've made 100,000 credits at the station since last time I looked. Doing what? Good question. Okay, where do these transfer ones come from? Because it's certainly not me transferring money to the station. 16,000, 55,000, 62,000, they're all transfers. From what? I'm fairly certain. Yeah, it's weird. I'm fairly certain I don't have any traders assigned to this station, except the one who's assigned to trade for the build storage. So he wouldn't be doing anything 4 minutes ago. Just 4 minutes ago, I randomly received a transfer for 62,000 to this station. It makes no sense. There's got to be something I'm missing. Okay, where's the Swan Song? It's an open market. Oh, yeah, you have to go through open market to get here. Okay. So we have All the Tacobas are finished building. So we'll go sell those quick. Did you lose or make money? Well, I made money on those transfers because money was being transferred in, which is strange because I didn't transfer money, and that's normally how. Yeah. Basically, my station is making money, and I'm not sure how. It's not being listed as stuff being sold to somebody. It's just mysteriously money being transferred to the station. Okay, 2854. And what are you? 2860. Two 2859. 2845.
Requesting permission to dock.
26.
Docking permission granted.
2815. So it looks like this one wins again. Boom. Okay, we got 356. Docking fees? Pretty sure that's not a thing. Also, a lot of ships stop by between those transfers. Okay, let's go talk to the Terran rep. We can go buy some nice things from him.
Entering system. Sol.
Please let me walk off the ship. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is, it doesn't make sense. Representative's office.
Hello.
Talk to the nice lady.
It's an honor to see you here.
Okay. I would like to buy a blueprint. Module. Build module. Large ship fabrication bay. Select. We still have 50 million to spend. So first, let's go down to equipment and actually buy the equipment we need. We need large engines. You have a choice between travel engines or all-around engines. Travel engines probably make more sense for freighters. But I might actually pick up all-around engines because they would be a little bit better for combat ships. And I don't feel like carrying a lot of different kinds of blueprint. So all-around engines it is. And then we need thrusters, which are here. We only have one choice for those. 70 million for Mark III all-around thrusters. Holy. Do I save money until I can afford them? Or do I go with Mark II thrusters? Or just Mark I's for that matter. It's not really that much difference in maneuvering speed. Okay, we do need to buy drones as well, apparently. Gas collector, mining, repair, cargo, building. Apparently stations just automatically know how to make drones, but if we actually want to put them on our ships, we need the blueprints, which is a little weird. Building drones, we don't need. Cargo drones, we don't really need. These are really cheap, though. I might as well just buy everything. Okay. Countermeasures I don't care about. Consumables. We could start building our own advanced satellites. And Mark I laser towers. That would actually be pretty useful. Resource probes, sure, they're cheap. Nav beacons, sure, they're cheap. So we'll be able to stop in and refill our inventory. Now, we can't buy both types of mining ship right now anyway, because we don't have the money for to buy both of them. And to buy a thruster, even the cheap ones. So I think we're actually going to wait until we can afford the Mark III thruster. So that would be over 100 million to buy both mining ships and the Mark III thruster. That's actually really painful. Oh well.
Good luck out there.
At least we have the large ship fabrication bay. Hopefully we make the money before the bay is finished building. Or about the time the bay is finished building. Once autosave is done interrupting the process anyway. So. We need to fit the large ship fabrication bay onto this thing somewhere. I believe my original plan was to pop it here onto the side, but now I don't know if that's going to fit. So we might have to stick it on the other side. Build module. Large ship fab. Oh, I forgot these have their own exclusion zones. Much fun and excitement. Okay. Let's see if it fits on its intended location. No, it does not. It interferes with a certain exclusion zone. We could put it down here on the outside of the solar panels, which would be funny. That's not where I want to put it. And apparently we can put it there, where it very definitely clips quite extremely. So I definitely don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and turn it this way. And plug it onto the end. Well, not of that. Plug it on right there onto the bottom level side. Put the large on this side and the XL on the other side, I guess. Okay. Confirm changes. Hire a builder. Hey, you, get your ass over here. How much is this going to cost me? 500 Computronics, 3,000 energy cells, 1,000 silicon carbide. Okay, not much at all. You just gotta spin the baldric up and have it run a few trips. And then we will have our ability to build large ships. Look at this colossal nightmare of exclusion zones. These boxes here where you can't build anything in because they're left clear for ships to fly through. Pretty crazy. Why do they want to buy all that stuff? Terran. Okay. Well, let's deallocate any storage. Because we don't want any. Actually, I shouldn't have done that because currently they're set to 0, 0. But anyway, let's make absolutely sure there's no storage allocated to them. Apparently you can't allocate no storage, which is a little odd. But anyway, these should not be here. Because unless... Well, let's not deal with that. Where was that warning for? Families in again? No. That would be too easy. Family crit. Not that I can tell. Zyrus Dominion? No. Okay, where was it for? Zyrus Dominion 1. Oh. Okay, so it retreated right away. It looks like they built a third K and poked its nose into Zyrus Dominion and then went, nope, 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 we're gone. We're not having any of that. Okay, let's take the swan song and go do some stupid stuff with it.
Entering system. Family.
I do want to
Zim.
experiment with something, though. Okay, let's build just a standard Tarkoba with the default loadout. Oops. Standard loadout. For consumables, let's fill it full of laser towers. Okay. So whatever they're building the laser towers out of, what advanced satellites? Oh wait, full of laser towers, we can't do that. Yeah. That's bizarre. Okay. That's really bizarre. Why do they think we need all this stuff? Maybe it's just hard-coded to do that? Can we remove this ware from the listing? Because I don't want to allocate any storage to this ware. Maybe it'll remove itself after a while or something. Well, anyway. Time to go blow stuff up. Namely, we're going to fly to Tharkas Cascade and we're going to see how well we perform against fighters. But first, save the game. Because this is entirely likely to end terribly. For one thing, I would like to destroy the station in Tharkas Cascade. So if things go really well, we might do some risky stuff. If, on the other hand, we were repeatedly jumped with Ks while we try it, then, well, that's why we have the save, just in case. We don't really want to go through under travel drive speed. But we will use the travel drive to get there faster and kill the engines before we get to the gate. We'll likely drift through the gate on residual speed from killing the drive, so we don't end up too far away from that. And big red button.
Danger. Hazard. Entering system. Tharkas Cascade.
Select the damn station. There we go. Okay, full speed ahead. Let's go apply a little bit of boom boom to the station. Okay, the guns heat up as quickly as ever. Go ahead and recenter the map on ourselves. And apply boom boom to skin of station until station go boom boom. I sound very wise when I say that.
Danger.
Not really.
Hazardous region detected.
At least we have the fast gun cooling. But some of you little assholes get over here. I want to see how my guns perform against fighters. That's the purpose of this, after all. I mean, shooting the station's good and all, but That's not why I'm here. Well, let's get a little closer. Slowly, so I can retreat out of the range. If we anger the station guns, which is entirely likely. For that matter, I'm going to rise up so I'm above the station a little bit. But that's much more likely to provide me a favorable angle on station guns. They don't have very many on the top, whereas the bottom is relatively studded.
Hazardous region detected.
Although speaking of which, you buddy, you can go away. And quickly, please. Because I don't want to have to engage reverse thrust if I don't have to. Yeah, I gotta wait for the guns to cool. Okay, that was a bad shot. Well, we might have to engage reverse thrust if we keep losing shields. Please blow up. Okay, something just blew up. Secondaries are firing at something.
Danger.
Let's back off a little bit actually, so that the secondaries will engage the fighters instead of the main station. Hopefully. Come on guys, shoot the fighters. Shoot the fighters. Oh, at least some of the guns are trying. Oh, there's a K. Hello, K.
K.
Sorry, station. Mrs. K says I can't come out and play right now.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
He's definitely taking a little bit of engine damage. A little bit of gun damage. Kind of hard to hit them blasted things. Okay. He's effectively stopped. Which means he goes boom now. Or in a time of close proximity to now anyway. Boom.
Explosion imminent.
There, boom. Yay. Okay. Station.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
You now have, once again, my undivided attention. Let's have a quick look around. Unfortunately, there isn't really a good way to select stuff on your station using the sticks, so... Not on your station, on your ship. But we can still do that with the mouse. Nobody is applying any amount of damage to us, so that's good. I really wish our guns would stop firing in the station. I know that's not normally something I would say, but I do want them to shoot like everything else around us instead. Which range do these things have anyway? There we go.
Danger.
Now they have changed to their interests.
Detected.
Go ahead and apply a bit of kaboom.
Defense drone. Xenon defense platform.
Ah, I see. Are we actually out of range of that damn thing? Because... Okay, we're not. I was gonna say. We better not be. But our little aim indicators are showing dark, so...
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yeah. Not actually sure. Zoom out a little here. Not actually sure what kind of anti-fighter performance we have. If they hit, they seem to do pretty devastating damage though. So I guess that's good. They don't seem to be firing very much. Did this thing screw up our... They're all set to defend. Damn it. There we go. Much better. That would explain why my guns didn't start firing until we got very close to the station, because then the station started shooting us and all of a sudden became a valid target. And why they weren't targeting fighters with any real enthusiasm. Because they wouldn't target the fighter until the fighter was actually had already shot at us. Now, of course, they seem to be obliterating fighters with some regularity. So that's fairly happy. I did not consider the implications of putting the view hat on the same stick as the engage suck function, because you can really only operate one hat per stick at a time effectively. Only so many fingers and all that. And since the hats are all made to be engaged with the thumb.
Hazardous region detected.
Okay, so let's actually go ahead and get closer to the station again now that I figured out why they were really focused on firing at the station.
Explosion imminent.
Oh. Station section go kaboom. Station section go kaboom. On to the next one. This view really needs gun heat indicators and stuff like that. Let's have a look at the map. Don't see any Ks incoming. We're finally going to blow up this station after waiting for who knows how long for a good opportunity. I mean, unless something goes terribly wrong in the next few minutes anyway. Which hopefully doesn't happen. Oops, it's the wrong stick for this. Go ahead and I think we're back now. The little indicator is green again instead of red. Let's see what happens if I reload the monitor stream. Monitor stream, are you okay? Yes, I appear to be live again. Okay. Well, that was mildly concerning. OBS suddenly announced that my stream wasn't feeling so good, Mr. Stark. And that is never fun. Hopefully it doesn't split the VOD up. But I hate when that happens. Anyway. Oh. Let us proceed. Secondaries, are you shooting at anything that I would actually want you to shoot at? No, you're kind of not. Let's set you all to attack fighters. That way you will do something
Danger.
useful.
Hazardous region detected.
Gauge a little bit of suck. Yeah, I think these putting the pulses on instead of the what were they even called again? The other ones. Since Terrans only get 2 kind of gun apparently. Putting the pulses on is probably a good idea because they seem to murder fighters pretty effectively. They move really fast too. Although I do have the upgrade for like 25% faster speed, which does affect that somewhat.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Like, shoot the P first, okay? You're more likely to be able to hit him anyway. There you go. See, was that so hard? I think I might want to adjust the view hat a little bit. Invert the directional control. Because right now it's set to like flight stick directions. Or opposite flight stick directions, I guess it would be. Yeah. It's set to absolute directions instead of flight stick directions, and I want to keep wanting to use flight stick directions.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Not sure if it's a good idea to change that or not, though. I have to think about it. Anyway. Oh, there's another K.
K.
He's appears to be a bit out of range. Not anymore, though. Yeah, these upgraded guns are wicked. Absolutely nasty monsters of destruction. Okay, let's continue maximum upward strafe. And reverse engine.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
And then just shoot the crap out of the K until it blows up very quickly because these guns are very scary.
Explosion imminent.
Although not quite as scary as the guns on the Asgard.
Danger.
It looks like this station segment's about ready to go because the lights have turned off on it. I think it was... what was the percentage of health left before they turned off? Part of my brain wants to say 15, but I think it might have been something else. Don't remember. We'll close slowly.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Also, I need to remember to let the guns cool. They cool pretty quickly nowadays. There's no reason not to let them do it. Okay, should be fairly close to going.
Container. Xenon defense platform.
Alright. 60% haul. It should be a bit over 50% when it blows up. Because the center section doesn't have as much health as the outer ones do, but it still has health. So I think like 55% or something is about right, maybe. I don't remember exactly.
Explosion imminent.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently it's 58%.
Danger.
Go ahead, close in a bit more. You're getting hit by quite a lot of fire, but it's apparently all small stuff. The shield bar hasn't even budged. I'm guessing it's probably just a K, not K, a P. P stands for pissed because they're virtually unhappy that they're such stinky little things and can't really do anything. There is a freighter that's about to go bye-bye. Not really a whole lot I can do to help it, unfortunately. It might escape. Maybe. I think it's about ready to blow up. Oh well.
Explosion imminent.
Hopefully that wasn't the freighter that's blowing up. I think it probably is. An autosave, of course, is here to maintain suspense.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yep, it was the freighter. Well, hopefully, before long at all, the rate of random loss of freighters flying through here will go down significantly. We appear to be being shot quite a bit. By who? Who would dare shoot us so vigorously? Bunch of peas. They are indeed Xenon Pist class medium ships.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
But I think we would just call them very unhappy class to be a little bit more family friendly. Not that I ever really am concerned about being that family friendly, but anyway. Let's go blow up this build storage. That's not pointing to anything useful. There we go. Blow up, please. I think we just missed everything that mattered. Okay. Well, the Xenon are learning how it feels to play Logi in Foxhole. You spend way too long collecting something, getting it all set up, and then somebody comes along and blows it all up for you. Or maybe doing bunker building. That'd be another good analog. Okay. Let's rotate around here a bit.
Imminent.
I think that was another friendly freighter. That's very unfortunate. Strafe over this way a little bit. Okay, that was not a happy sound. We do indeed have a K incoming. Where he be?
Danger. Hazardous
Over this way
region
somewhere.
detected.
Let's see if I can find him. There we go. Let's engage full upward strafe.
All damage.
What? By what? Okay. What is he shooting us?
All critical.
Oh shit, there's another K above us. Where did he come from and how didn't I notice him?
Emergency eject
Okay, well, that's why we saved the game a while ago. Actually, I think we have an autosave that's newer than that. Okay. That's not exactly what we were here for. Note to self. We should probably pay more attention to looking for Ks. Come on, let me load. Game. It's gonna load me back into the main menu, isn't it? Of course it will. That's annoying as heck. I need to bind a key to open the menu. But if I do that, then I will forget what it is because it'll be a key I hardly ever use. Ugh. Okay, so note to self. You and your main fleet are about to push the Xenon. I don't think it'll end well for the Xenon. How many Asgard do you have? Even without any Asgard, it won't end well for the Xenon. Assuming you are piloting a ship. Xenon do a surprising amount of damage, but they're really short range. That's pretty much their downfall. Unless, of course, they can get into full range of you, perfectly positioned, and blow you away before you even realize the stupid thing is there. 3 Asgard. And 2 snakes and 6 Osaka. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it'll go pretty well. Well, it looks like the loading is about done. Now this time...
Explosion imminent.
And don't forget the Earl King. I've never made one of those. And I don't want to be spoiled on what you have to do to unlock it. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay. I don't see any Ks currently. There's one, right there. Okay. So, let's get rid of this dude before he can become a problem. Preferably long before you can become a problem. Warning, it's painful.
Danger. Hazardous region.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. But oh well. Okay, let's get some upward thruster going here. See if he can catch this idiot. Before he actually crosses over above us. Okay, I've got full reverse on at the moment. We're firing into his underbelly. Could engage full downward thrust to get us underneath him as fast as possible. We're taking quite a lot of damage actually, but he's taking more than we are, so he's going to blow up first.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yeah, there he goes.
Explosion imminent.
Okay, we lost our shields, but they will come back presently.
Danger.
In a minute. There we go. How are we doing on the map? No K's in sight. Sure that won't last long though. Yeah, one of these days I need to figure out what I need to do to unlock that thing. Go poke around for a while. I was very slightly spoiled about it, in that I know that it is, quote, not obvious, end quote. So, I might end up having to look it up, but I don't want to admit defeat just yet.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
That'll be reserved for a future date. If I don't figure it out after several runs, then I'll probably look it up. Okay. Alright, park right here, seems good. There's another K. Where's he at? Right there he is. Go ahead and see if you can get above him.
Danger. K.
He's coming toward us at full speed. We definitely want to be full speed, pointed straight up. So hopefully we get above where he's coming in. Okay, nose down hard. Hopefully we're above him. Yes, we are. Okay, good. He's not going anywhere now. Take that, sucker. Full reverse thrust. Full upward thruster. And let's see if he can clear off his guns here on the sides. Okay, that one's gone. Try for the chin guns. Full reverse thrust. Still holding. Most of his guns are out of angle for us.
Danger.
Let's spin around a bit.
Hazardous region detected.
Our main guns are a little damaged, so we're not... don't have as much capability on them as normal. Let's see if he can take out one of these thrusters. It appears like he is going to die in short order. Stop thrusting. Actually change thruster direction to down instead of up. Yeah. Stop thruster. No. More down thruster. He appears to have obliged and stopped his engines for us, but that doesn't mean we're not going to help him stop them a little more permanently. Okay. He's dead.
Explosion imminent.
Okay, full forward thrust.
Danger. Danger. Hazardous region detected.
And let's get down there and get that loot and get back to shooting the station.
Xenon defense
Station's at
platform.
55% health. That's not going to be very good for them. Okay, that S looks like he's not long for the world. Okay. Are there any more fun things arriving on the map? Doesn't look like it. We're a bit high, so I'm actually going to engage in some down thrust.
Hazardous region detected.
Bring ourselves down toward the plane a little bit more. Okay. This centerpiece is going to blow up soon. Should anyway. It'll be a hair under 50% when it goes, I think. I'm not sure how much the centerpiece is actually worth. Let's see, it's 58% when this other piece goes. So worst case, it'll be 42% when the center goes. Assuming there's no damage in the other two segments.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Okay, we should probably stop thrusting now. Do a quick Cade check. I'm maybe slightly paranoid at the moment. Looks like the repair crews are on top of things today because the main guns are back to normal. Our hull's almost back to max as well. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait for the mounts for these sticks to get here. I haven't even shipped the damn things yet, though. And that is mildly annoying to me. Because having my desk down this far... Yeah. Everything's almost a full... well, not full foot, but sure feels like a full foot too low. Not doing nice things to my neck because I gotta look down all the time instead of looking straight out. But oh well. I'm starting to get the hang of the sticks finally. When I started playing this today, it felt a lot smoother than what it did when I started playing yesterday. So I think I'm finally getting to the point where it's not automatically a
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
a handicap of sorts to play this way. It still is. There's a lot of controls that aren't bound to things on the sticks that are either things I use uncommonly or are. I just haven't thought to bind them yet. Oh.
Explosion imminent.
Okay, 41% hull, so it was indeed
Danger.
about where I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's pull this next segment up over here. Engage suck. Doesn't seem to be anything moving. Let's set all guns
Danger.
to attack all
Hazardous
enemies,
region detected.
and the pulses to attack fighters. That should be reasonable. I would never want to try to play this game without a mouse. It might theoretically be possible, but that way lieth insanity. But just having the mouse in front of me where I can reach down and grab it when I need it is good enough.
Defense drone. Defense container. Container.
Okay, where do we need to go?
Xenon
There we go.
defense platform.
37%.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
So. We'll blow this up pretty quickly. Do a quick K check. Oop, nobody. We probably should go up north and destroy the 3Ks they have up there, because it seems to take them forever to regenerate those. So if you just stop in and wipe them out, that'd set them back a lot. Anyway. That and I think locking the twist axis on both sticks helps a little bit. It stops me from just twisting them when I'm doing maneuvers and stuff by accident. Yeah. Twist axis doesn't really seem like a very
Danger.
useful
Hazardous region detected.
thing to have for dual stick anyway. Having a pair of pedals for roll would probably be really nice. Or maybe not roll, maybe for yaw. I don't know. I don't know how well pedals would really fit for space. It seems to be fine to have yaw on this stick. I don't really think I'm going to get pedals or anything anytime soon. If I was doing like plane simulator stuff, I'd want pedals. But then you only have a stick and a throttle, so that's pretty different. In this case, this axis on the stick basically replaces the pedals.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
But anyway. Effectively, I'm just using kind of a enhanced plane controls with this. Because you got roll, pitch on the right hand stick, and then you have throttle and yaw on the left hand stick. So basically this replaces a throttle quadrant and a set of rudder pedals. And then of course there's the directional thrusters on their own little stick, which that's on both hands actually. So I have one over here and one over here, depending which one's more convenient at the given moment.
Danger.
Which usually means this one over here on the left hand is the most convenient. Because right hand thumb is usually busy with stuff like targeting.
Container. Xenon defense platform.
Although if the left hand is busy holding down the suck button, and so then it can be nice to have the thruster for the other hand as well, so. That, I think, is the only control that is mirrored on both sides.
Explosion imminent.
It actually seems to work really well. I don't instinctively use it quite as often as I should, but I think it'll grow over time. If I remember to use it, it's a convenient enough place to have it. Let's back off a little bit. I don't need to be shot.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Okay, that should be fine. Now, let's just go ahead and destroy those turrets so they can't do that again. Tomorrow's Thursday, isn't it? I'm really torn on what I want to do for Thursday. Between seeing if I can get Crimson Skies to run and work with a flight stick, or seeing if I can get Free Space 2 open. I'm sure I can get Free Space 2 open to run. But I'm kind of interested in seeing if I can get Crimson Skies to run instead. Because Crimson Skies, if anybody here hasn't seen it before, it's kind of wild. It's a fun game. Very arcadey flight sim. Calling it a sim is an insult to sims. But in a good way. Let's put it this way. Oh, there's a K coming. At the end of every mission, you, well, not the end of every mission, but the end of a lot of your missions, you fly back to your home space, to your home base dirigible, and dock. Complete with a cool little animation of catching the docking arrestor hook and everything. It doesn't like a carrier landing, it's more like, well, if you've ever seen the old scout planes they used to carry on some of the US dirigibles back when the US still had dirigibles, that's how they land. Except these are wild fantasy fighter planes. Cool biplanes and triplanes and monoplanes and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Explosion imminent.
It's like, what if World War II and World War I mixed together, but insane? I think it's set in the 30s, so that would make sense. But anyway, I really want to get that working. I need to see if I can find a copy that runs. I don't know if it's on Steam or GOG or any place like that, but if worst case, I can always find a copy elsewhere. I'm sure. I don't know if I still have a copy in my archive either, for that matter. But we'll see if I can get that running, because if I can get that running, that's what we're doing tomorrow.
Danger.
Even if I have to fly with keyboard and mouse, because I think it'll be appropriate for the theme. Which is basically, I have some sticks now, let's fly. Last week we didn't do anything interesting for Thursday because I forgot to prepare anything at a time. But this week I'm going to prepare. Namely, as soon as this station goes down, it's basically 10:30 already. Oh, there's the autosave. Come on, autosave. Also, why is it playing whatever? 8% health remaining?
Danger.
We've blown up quite a few little ships in here. And this station's finally going to go away, so that's a pretty big victory in and of itself. Do a quick K check. Nope. Okay. Probably lucky I spotted the other one coming. The last one. Otherwise you might have had to reload again and that would have sucked. the gun's cool. Something I consistently forget to do. Because I'm bad. Anyway, it's really unfortunate they never made a Crimson Skies too. Okay, apparently it's 5%
Hazardous region detected.
remaining before it shuts off the lights. Actually though, that might not be true because I would need to find a station that consists of just this part to actually get a true percentage. Because this piece in the middle doesn't have the same amount of health as everybody else, and yeah. Oh. Go boom. You might be able to save.
Explosion
Nope.
imminent.
Well, hopefully he will be this station's last victim. Since apparently freighters can't learn.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
1% all. Still 1% haul. 0% haul. And kaboom. Kaboom. Yay! Kaboom. Alright, now is this loot down here or is it just blown up build storage stuff? Looks like blown up build storage stuff. Okay, let's hose that down good. Get rid of all this stuff. Go away, please. Okay. And let's go home. Mission accomplished.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
There are no more Xenon in the area. Bunch of Xenon fighting laser towers. Okay. No big deal. Yay! Defense station's dead. Everybody's saved. Let's drop all this crappy cargo that we definitely don't want. Okay. Why did I drop out of travel drive? Oh, I probably want to drop that cargo. Well, that's mildly annoying. Well, let's see.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
All right. Should be going straight out of
Entering
here.
System. Family Zin.
Turn over this way a little bit. When we get here into this asteroid cluster, we will kill the engines. So ready on the big red button. And boom. Might as well turn it around to face the gate. Because that's likely where we'll have to go the next time we need to use this ship for something. Okay. How have things been going at home while we have been off having fun? The first steps, the large fabrication bay has been completed. We have 18K metallic microlattice, which actually isn't all that much. And we have 5K metallic or silicon carbide, which is quite a bit. This almost has to be a lie. Consumption per hour for metallic microlattice. We're doing pretty well on methane, helium, hydrogen, all that stuff. Contract substrate is actually filled up. So that stopped producing. Let's go ahead and allow random people to buy it. Turn automatic buy on. Turn trade rule on. Automatic sell on. Oh wait, no. No. Automatic buy off. Set to 0. Trade rule. Okay, there we go. Allow automatic selling. Do not allow automatic buying. Do we have storage allocation? Automatic storage allocations on. Okay. We can actually turn the trade rule off here because it doesn't need it. It's set to buy none. Silicon carbide, metallic microlattice. Let's turn only buy from us on for metallic microlattice because we're running low on that right now. I wonder if that's where it's all going. We're selling a good number of ships, baldricks mostly. But we're not actually selling any metallic microlattice directly. I didn't think much metallic microlattice was actually used by what do you gonna call it? It was used by ship production. Let's have a look at the encyclopedia. Okay. Apparently they buy a lot of baldricks. So, trading ships, light freighters, baldric. 72 metallic microlattice. Okay, so that's like basically none. What about equipment? Thrusters, medium combat thrusters Mark III. Using Terran construction. 200 metallic microlattice, that's not much at all. Engines. Terran medium combat Mark III. 200 metallic microlattice. So I guess per ship it would probably be a few thousand. Guess it adds up faster than you think. So maybe we need to build more metallic microlattice. Because we have half the metallic microlattice production that we have computronic substrate right now, or silicon carbide, I mean. But it should be fine because we're producing 15,000 an hour, where for the other stuff we're only producing 4,000 an hour. So we're producing 3 times as much per hour. And like here, I don't know how much we actually produce per hour under normal conditions, but it's not 15,000 per hour. We're producing way more metallic microlattice, in theory, than everything else. It just doesn't seem to be there when we need it. Guess we have 20,000 in stock right now. Okay, so the thing to do is probably to see how many fighters we can build. Size small, Tacoba, standard build, add to shopping list. Let's see if you can do 40. We cannot. We require 16K. Okay, let's do 30. Okay, so to build 10 of these, it requires just under 10,000 metallic microlattice. So we can't do 30, but we can do 20. Oops. Boom. That's actually quite a lot of metallic microlattice. Let's jump up to, okay, let's do 100. That requires 8,000 silicon carbide, more than we have. 6,000. Okay. So it requires about 2,000 silicon carbide and about 10,000 metallic microlattice to do. That's rounding up, but still. To do 10 Tacobas. So apparently we do indeed need more metallic microlattice than what we have. Okay. For now, let's order 20 of them. And they should be all ready to sell next time. Because it is getting a bit late. Go ahead and save the game here so that we don't lose all our progress, because that would be bad. Next time, suck less. Hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. But I don't think completely suckless behavior is going to be a thing for probably a few months. Got to really get that muscle memory start being a thing. Oh, I know what you said, but you're wrong. That's not going to happen next time. That's not going to happen ever. Anyway, thank you all very much for coming. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. And hopefully I see you all back here tomorrow for probably Crimson Skies if I can get it to run. And if I can't, then we'll see. Maybe we'll try something else. I'd like to do Free Space if Crimson Skies doesn't work out. But Free Space is probably going to require a lot of work to get the old sticks running just right. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'll think of something. But hopefully Crimson Skies works, because I want to do that. But anyway, Af and Avi aren't live, and neither is Wasted. So, Avi was live earlier, but he ended long before I did. So I guess I don't think I'm going to raid anybody tonight. So yeah, I just hope you all have an awesome night, and I will see you all later. Good night.